Christ.
Do 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 do.
Uh, dude, the people,
This is gonna
the
clash with
people
the
are not
music in the
ready.
background.
The people
You
are not
are
ready
my friend.
for this guy. The
Editing this
people are
out.
not ready for your vocals, fam.
Hey,
But
they.
yo, everybody, welcome back to yet another installment of the In My Bag podcast, aka the Trash Bag podcast. We have the father figure, Gossip with
Hey,
me tonight. How you doing, fam?
amen, hallelujah, aka stay blessed, aka live free, die young, aka Christmas is over. Thank
Hey,
you.
Christmas lives on in our hearts, but appreciate that.
No, fuck
And then
Christmas.
also we have Meliana, but every once in a while she likes to go by. What's good, man?
Who's this? What?
Melizio on the track.
I'm the
Hey.
Pirate King. Hello.
Oh wow.
I
Yeah,
foderize everyone,
she thinks she
especially in
untouchable.
this chat.
Oh wow. Yeah, you think you're all that. Just wait till with me. It's gonna be on site, man. I'm telling you. Anyway, so we have a couple of fun topics to discuss
Wait, you
tonight.
didn't even intro yourself? No teddy
I don't.
bear? No
Hey, you know
Teddy
what,
Zebek?
bro? I'm telling you, the people already know my voice, man. I speak it like, oh, that's Teddy
True.
Bear. It is what it is. But you know what? You're right, man. I'm yours truly. Teddy, aka Teddy Bear. So with that out of the way, let's talk real quick. First of all, have y'all had a good week? Or at least a decent week?
Uh, I'm up to my old shenanigans. Man's out here drinking. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay. All right. What about you, man?
This week
Yeah.
I just felt sick. Yeah,
Oh no.
sick, gross. Yeah, but it wasn't that
Oh
fun.
no.
Yeah.
Should get checked.
Yeah, we
For
gonna we're
what?
gonna get back to that actually.
For what?
In a little bit. We're gonna get back to that. Um, but every so often we come on here and we have certain things that are very uh that weigh heavy on our hearts, right? Some of us it could be something that happened at work or outside of work, and I know Meliana has something on her mind. So, do you want to share something with us special tonight, Mel?
Is it money?
Okay.
You got money on your mind?
No, no. My
Oh,
understanding
murder?
is how complicated is it to follow fucking directions on a fucking thing? What do you
What?
call this? The fucking
phone?
Uber drivers, man. How do you how the fucking tracking device? You pinpoint exactly where it's supposed to go.
Wait, are you mad at Google Maps?
I'm mad at Uber. Or at this one Uber dude. Couldn't fucking are people blind? Or do they just not like if you're blind, why are you driving a car? Like I don't
Actually,
understand.
That's on you. Why'd you get in a car with a blind driver?
Oh, man.
already right there, there's a problem. Like you can't be blind and driving. Like they just don't. But it's funny you say that because I was talking with a friend of mine. She's a bus driver, and she told me that Uber drivers are the absolute worst because as a bus driver, she has to deal with all kinds of nonsense, both on the bus and on the road, right? And she said the biggest offenders of people who just don't seem to know where the hell they're going are Uber drivers. Not even Lyft, like specifically Uber drivers. I'm like, but what? I don't understand this. Like, you see, the beauty of the world we live in today is that GPS is even more advanced
That's
than
what
it
it
used to
is.
be,
Oh my
right?
god.
Oh, that's the term you were looking for?
Yeah.
You said GPS.
I don't know. She said like the map thing. Like, she was trying to say it. I think we picked up on it. We understood what she meant. But yeah, like for some reason, some people seem to struggle a lot. And I've experienced that too, where somebody will turn a 10-minute ride into 20 because they'll take a detour that they didn't even need to take
Now
because they couldn't read the map right.
Here's the thing though. Here's how I knew it was complete bullshit. Somebody's been driving. They've done 3,000 rides. Okay?
Yeah.
You tell me you can't follow a fucking GPS. That's
So
so
what
simple.
happened?
So basically, right, I work at a mall. There's 2 levels to the mall. Back side of the mall is the bottom level. Side facing the street is the top level. I literally have it at a store that is at the back of the mall. And on the little map on Uber, it shows the path going into the parking lot where you have to go around. Okay? My question is this man like, does he just be like, does he try to like fucking freestyle this shit?
Wait, where did he drop you off at? The front or the back?
No, he was picking me up from my job.
Oh.
Yeah, cause I was going home and I was fucking tired. This was today. I'm pissed. Raven, I'm pissed. Like I can't deal with these people. These people. Oh my god.
Okay,
Follow
so
fucking direction. Don't fucking drive where you think you're supposed to drive.
so you said you were at the back. He came to the front,
Yeah.
right?
He had no, but the directions, like that's where the entrance is at the front. So the directions would have told him where to go. But he was just like, nah, and he turned the other way.
It sounds like he's a lazy driver. He got close enough and he said, "You meet me halfway, I'm here."
Yeah, he tried to get me to walk up all the way. I can't walk through the mall, it's closed. Can you come here? What? Where I put the pickup marker is where you're supposed to pick me up. These people trying to half-ass. Don't you want to get money? This man doesn't want money. Like, you drive more, you get more money. Like, I don't understand.
Money? He's doing you a favor.
No,
He's
it's not a favor. If I have to fucking walk in piss pot rain just for some shitty ass Uber driver that doesn't know left from right, where the fuck to go?
The real question is, did you give him 5 stars?
I barely rate Uber drivers.
Okay, you're part of the problem. That's why. That's why he's been getting away with this shit for so long. Because people like you don't even put a rating. That's the problem. He would have been fired already. He would have had 3 stars and couldn't do it anymore. But you didn't rate this motherfucker or nothing. How are they supposed to know?
Yeah,
I blame you. To be honest, I blame you.
I mean, that's the thing, right? As much as we always complain about people that always find something to say that's negative, those are the people who drive our society low key because they force service providers to be better. So if you don't say anything, right, and you're thinking, oh, that's just me, other people probably said something, then everybody's thinking the same way, then nobody says anything, right? So
what y'all saying is y'all want me to be the Karen.
Karen?
What do you mean?
The fucking, can I speak to your manager head ass?
Yes,
Oh.
yes. If you're this pissed about it, yes.
No, but here's the thing. Yeah, that's right. And if it's like a legitimate issue, then by all means. Because a lot of times, like, let me ask you guys
Fucking
this,
rain.
like, quick tangent,
Like,
quick
no.
tangent, quick tangent. How often do you ask to see the manager?
No, I'd never ask.
Exactly. Now let me ask you this: how often do you feel the need to do so?
Never.
That's the thing. That's why, like, from that alone, you should already know that you have enough common sense. If something's really bothering you that much, chances are it's not just you, so you can go ahead and say something. You know, because if it's something that legit just takes away from your experience as a writer, like, yeah, no, by all means, say something.
Melly's too pussy, bro.
Ooh.
Yo, I told you this whole month. Wait, yeah. Until we see each other, look, it's fuck Melly. on
Baby
everything.
Carrot
On my
loves to
mama.
talk his shit.
Look,
Baby, Baby Carrot
look,
loves
Oh
to
my
talk his
mama,
shit.
bro.
on my mama. Fuck Melly.
Yeah, keep that fucking Forneverworld energy.
Yeah.
You gotta do the voice crack too when you say that.
Yeah.
I can't even.
Mama,
It'll
bro.
match your Baby Carrot.
Oh my mama, bro.
There we go. There we go.
Oh my god.
That's too funny.
Anyway, let's talk about your sick ass and how you gonna get sick and not go to the doctor. How you not gonna take care of your body?
I feel like it's a lack of fresh air, honestly. I feel like I'm just like collecting dust internally and out.
Oh,
Oh, you probably
That's
took
so
that in a
good.
fucking weird way.
Yeah, I sure did.
Oh, fucking no. Fucking
I'm sorry. That, go ahead.
Fucking this dude. I'm saying I got a headache, man.
Yeah. Me too.
oh man.
So why won't you go to the fucking doctor if you feel like you're collecting dust?
Well, it's
That's
just,
not a
it's
good
just
feeling.
me having to like fucking go for a walk. But like the weather's so shitty here. Like y'all are in fucking perfect walking weather. See me out here, it's piss pot rain, and then it's frickin' blizzard snow and ice on the ground. Like, yeah, let me just go for a walk and trip and crack my head because people can't fucking stop on the
Ugh.
sidewalk.
This is why I don't like your ass. You always think of the worst situation. Instead of having a walk, maybe actually enjoying the weather, and maybe meeting someone new, like just making a friend or something like that. Or maybe you see a cute dog and you're like, oh, what a lovely day. You're like, oh no, I'm gonna slip, I'm gonna bust my ass. People are gonna laugh at me, I'm gonna crack my skull. You think of the fucking worst. Absolute worst.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
She, like, it's like she takes pessimistic to a whole new level.
And that's the truth.
Can't be like that,
Folks
Melly.
fucking-
That's no way to live.
Listen, man.
Melly.
Listen. No, I can't with these people in my city.
You gotta be more optimistic, Melly.
I'm optimistic. I'm just not about my city because I know it's trash. Fucking born and raised.
Yeah, but you see, the way I look at it, right, is if those are your circumstances for the time being, right? Why not try to make the best of it until you can move away?
I'm making the best of it inside. No, I'm gonna start going to the gym soon. That's one thing that I want to do. But this past week, I don't know. Some days,
And
just are like down days for me. But I'm trying to
Yeah.
break out of that.
Well, that's good. We were talking
And
about
that's
the goals and everything.
That's why I don't know. I'll probably upload both podcasts like the same day, probably.
Nah, keep one in the bag. Keep it in the bag.
just whip them out when necessary.
Yeah. You don't have to give away all the goods at once, you know?
Never that. Yeah,
That's how a good hoe does it.
exactly.
Gotta hold
You
back
gotta-
a little bit.
You guys
Exactly.
know all
You-
about the
you
whole
gotta
culture.
be a tease.
I know
You
nothing.
gotta be a tease at
That-
times.
I have no part in any of that. Y'all can stick with your fucking foolishness, but I want none of it.
Why'd you say foolishness like this is like we're getting monetized or something? You we're not gonna make money off of this? You over here
I'm not
censoring
making
yourself?
money now. What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. Why are you censoring yourself? Foolishness.
I said fucking foolishness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm censoring myself.
Watch out, you might be breathing in all that dust.
Oh. Yes. Seeming a
close,
little
huh?
bit too dusty around you, you know.
Me and
All
Raven
that-
are plotting how it'll go down too.
What will go down?
Don't worry.
What do you mean? Don't worry. Now, what the fuck you mean?
The funny thing about Ray is like it's so funny because the man is so unpredictable. You think he's on your side, Melly. Watch him with the switch up. You won't even be ready for it. Like that's one thing. If I've learned nothing at all from Raven, the one thing I learned, the dude is unpredictable as hell. So you're gonna be over here making concocting. You know what he told me? One of the reasons one time I came in the VC when he was there and I was so mad. He said that you, Melly, were completely against going to like meeting up in New York and he sold that to me so well. I bought the whole thing with the packaging and everything. Right?
No, it's true.
But when I came in the VC, right? You talked like the way you talked. It was like, okay, we're making active plans to meet up. And I'm like, where did it go from? Oh yeah, Melly is like y'all are hoes, like she don't be there too. Oh yeah, I'm down. Like, when did the transition happen? Like, I don't get that.
I don't know. I'm so pretty.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like this man.
I mean, somebody could come to Canada first, and then we go to New York.
It's not happening.
What?
It is not happening.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna double my travel time to fucking babysit you. Are you kidding me?
Babysit.
I can't. Look, I can't even guarantee I'll be.
Here we go again. Do you guys hear this? But no, Melly is over exaggerating. Fucking babysit me.
Fucking babysitting.
Yeah, I'll fuck you up, man.
What? Look, what do I look like? A grown sitting on a bus with a little girl. What do I look like? People are gonna think I took you from your family or something.
I look like a little girl? Wow. I've never gotten that.
Okay, let me stop fucking around with Melly before I'm actually dead in the streets in New York.
It's okay. Me and Raven got it all planned out.
She's going. I told you, man. I told you she's gonna pull up with the blicky, So you can't. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. Like I'm gonna have my bulletproof vest, my helmet. Fucking, I'm gonna be decked out.
Look, you don't need any of that. I seen how she shoots in Fortnite. You don't need none of that.
Oh, thank you. Okay, that's good.
She ain't got no damn aim. She blind as a bat. She blinder than her Uber driver.
Oh my
This is crazy.
That is crazy. Wow, I did not
know
know that.
Blasphemy coming from God's son.
Hey, I'm never blasphemous. Look, I'm a man of God, so all I speak is the truth, right?
The truth, yeah. Never blasphemous, always truthful.
True. That's what it is. See, that's fucking Genesis 1:1. True.
So if you catch me telling a lie, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Oh my god. Oh, dude, like on real talk. Besides the fuck Melly energy, I'm super excited just to go on a vacation. Like, it hasn't even been 6 months or anything like that. But I'm already filing my taxes and everything, and I'm looking at the check, thinking about the money. I'm like, I need a vacay.
Yeah. Oh, see, lucky you. I still haven't gotten my W-2 from my previous job because where I'm working now, I only started like months ago. So even if they give me a W-2, it's not gonna be really all that much. But the one from my previous job, I need it, and they haven't sent it yet. So.
Did you contact them?
I have not. So that's a good point. But the thing is, I've never had to, even for former employers, when I leave.
Yeah, contact them because they might be trying to fucking pull your leg.
Okay, yeah, I might just have to do that. I completely wash my hands off of them, which is something that's kind of sad to say, but yeah, I wanted to limit my interactions with the people there as much as possible. Not because I don't like them, just because You know, I'm in a different place right now, so that's kind of what it is there. But
So you say, hey, give me, where's my money? Where's
and
the fucking money?
stop playing so many games, or you're gonna have to to my little friend.
Oh shit! Is Teddy Face gonna come out? Teddy Face, bro. Say hello to my little friend.
Oh
To go
man,
A1 on these motherfuckers.
I'm telling you.
Actually, now that I think about it, like I was talking all this shit, telling Melly that she should go to the doctor and get herself figured out. I don't remember the last time I was at the fucking doctor. I
I
haven't
haven't
got a
gone in at
checkup or
least a
nothing.
couple years. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not even like a lazy person or anything. I just haven't gone to the fucking doctor.
Honestly, I feel like if you lead a relatively normal but active life, I mean you don't need to go. It's nice to go just to kind of quick checkup to so that the doctor tells you, yeah, everything is running properly, you're good to go, But other than that, I mean, I don't really. And plus, you know how the healthcare system is, at least here in the. You're gonna go for a checkup, you're gonna get the bill 200. I'm like, what?
What?
It's literally just a checkup. They didn't. Yo, that's how they operate.
That's American healthcare.
Yeah, like you could go for an issue, and they run all kinds of tests on you, and they don't even find out what the issue is, but you still gotta pay for the test that they. Even
That's
though they didn't
wild.
prescribe anything, you didn't. Yeah. So. And sometimes even with coverage, like with insurance, you still have to pay a nice chunk of check.
That's crazy. So long
I
as
don't
I
think
get,
I have.
get my freaking, like, whatever I have to do, fucking blood work or some shit. Well, as long as I do that early, I get my fucking results back as soon as possible. Like she tells me what's up with me as soon as possible.
That's
Wait.
good. That's good.
Wait, you have a female that checks you up?
What?
You have a female that does your checkups?
I have a female doctor.
Why don't I have a female doctor? What do I have to do to get a female doctor?
Because when you walk in, you exude so much testosterone. They know for that if a female doctor, like she gonna walk out of there needing a checkup herself. So
Yo, I do her check.
That sounds pretty bad. That sounds kind of bad. That doesn't sound like a compliment. That doesn't sound like a compliment, Godsend.
Hey, it could be true. It could
it
not.
is a
Like, I know what
compliment.
you're thinking about. It could,
Exactly.
I'm already at the doctor. Where else could I be? What's a safer place in the world besides the doctor's office? Huh?
Come see the doctor, man. I'll take care of you.
That's
It's going to be a
disgusting.
very thorough exam. See what I mean? So,
Oh my, Teddy already knows, man.
You guys watch too many videos.
what?
What videos?
What videos? What are you talking about? We are wholesome folks. How many times do I have to tell you?
We are wholesome.
Very much so.
We're super wholesome.
Disgusting.
God.
Anyway, I don't know. Like from what I understand, even hospitals aren't safe anymore. There's a lot of shit going on. People probably already know about it. Probably seen it on Twitter, maybe YouTube, something like that. But
That's true.
we got this outbreak happening in China. It looks like it's spreading all over the world now. We got a couple cases in America. I don't know about Canada, but I know we at least got 3 cases in Canada, 3 cases in America. I think it was California, Texas, and New York. Everything is kind of shutting down because of this whole coronavirus epidemic. How you guys feeling about that? How you feeling about that?
I'm not sure how to feel because while there seems to be legitimate reason to be worried because of how they describe the symptoms and how similar they are to the flu, I'm still not sure how to feel because this is not the first time something like a virus or a disease breaks out and everybody's in a big frenzy about it, but then somehow a few weeks later we don't hear anything about it. Like
Yeah.
you can think back in recent history, right? Like some cases of that.
Yeah, that's true. Um, from what I understand, coronavirus is just like the name for the group of viruses that affect your respiratory system. And occasionally, like we have vaccines for most of them, it's just like a common cold and stuff like that. Um, Occasionally, there's a rogue one that mutates, and from what I understand, just because it mutated, we don't have a specific vaccine for this type of coronavirus. So that's
Yeah,
what they're working on now. So it's spreading fairly rapidly, mainly because China's just such a crowded area. If you cough once, that's like 100 people around you. That's easily runs rampant. So
yeah. From what I heard, like the city that it originated from got quarantined.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
because they're like you can't go in or out of
so
that city.
the numbers right now is that there are 40 people, 41 plus dead, and then 900 plus infected, and all the I guess hospitals in that area, China, are going through a lot of shit. So right now they're trying to build another hospital as quick as possible, which I don't think is a good idea. I think that's going to lead to more casualties in a different way. But they're trying to build another hospital within the next, I think, 2 days or something like that. They're trying to do it. I don't know how well that's going to work,
I
but
mean, what would even be the purpose of that?
just I guess to have people not so crowded. I guess.
I
Yeah,
guess.
like especially if something's like they like will contaminate another hospital,
Mm-hmm.
they might have to make like a whole separate like area for the people.
Yeah. And I think also the big worry is for those people that already are sick, right? They already have some condition and they're in the hospital. And then you're going to bring in patients that have that
Yeah,
virus.
yeah.
It's only going to make matters worse. Like, I'm not, you know, the thing is, I think most of the cases of people that died, it's very likely that
They had
they
something else going
had
on.
something, yeah,
Yeah.
already. And that just,
Or they could be young,
that's
or they
the,
could be like old. You know what I mean?
yeah, exactly. So their
And they
immune
wouldn't be able
system
to
is
handle
very
it.
weakened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, but I think if you're like a regular average, age range, run of the mill Joe or Jane Doe, you should be fairly okay as long as you take necessary measures. And you know what I found funny? You know what I found funny is how they say, "Oh, make sure that you look out for anybody that seems to be coughing or sneezing or doing any of those things a lot recently." I'm like, "You're funny. How if I if I witness this, it's already too late for me."
Yo, that is true, but I think Melly's been sick and shit. Yo, she got the fucking virus.
Wow.
No. Or
I'm gonna
maybe,
die.
maybe because of that, she's immune to.
I'm dying.
This is like what I got is already.
Oh, or did Melly cause this? Is this her snap? Is this what she asked for?
Oh, the Church of Thanos. Yo, it's a
Are they at work?
conspiracy.
Wow.
Oh
Oh my
shit.
gosh.
Oh damn it.
I don't know,
Uh,
man. To be honest, I'm not worried because look, I got a lot of faith in science. The way we've came up with cures and aid for certain ailments and stuff like that, I have no doubt that we'll get a cure fairly soon. The
oh
outbreak,
yeah.
yes, sucks. They're saying that it's just similar to all the symptoms of influenza, so just like running a
Yep.
high fever.
Hmm.
Um, I
See,
don't think
that's
it's
what
anything to
worries
be
me the
worried about.
most. Yeah, like in itself, I don't think it's that big of a deal because there are other things that have had cures. Like the thing about Ebola, right? Back in Africa, that virus is rampant. Like it claims so many people's lives. Like it used to be when you have it, especially depending on where you are in Africa, there is no chance for you. You're going to die, right? And it was supposed to be this fatal disease. Catch your days are numbered. But as soon as somebody caught it and brought it, or they had a mosquito or something that had the virus, and they got sick, right? On American soil. You never heard about it again, and everybody, right? Because they found a cure. As unlikely
Did
as
they? Did
they
they?
did. They did though.
Interesting. Very
Because
interesting.
the thing about the nature of how Ebola gets transmitted, usually it's with mosquitoes. They're the ones who usually carry that virus. And if you even bring one in, it can spread very quickly because there's mosquitoes everywhere, and they can breed amongst themselves and keep on spreading the virus. So something like that, if they hadn't been able to nip it in the bud, we would have heard cases of it breaking out.
So how do you
everywhere.
feel about Zika then? Isn't Zika the one where babies were coming out with abnormally deformed heads and shit like that?
Well, that's different though, because that's probably has to do with issues at the genetic level.
I know, but
Where,
these were all starting with like mosquito bites and shit. Everyone was, I
mm,
think 2 years ago, everyone was worried about fucking Zika.
well, and that's the funny thing, right? Why don't we hear about it now anymore?
Yeah, I'm asking you, Teddy.
That's
President
what I'm
Teddy.
telling you, man. Even if, but that's the thing, right?
Now
It goes
these
back to what I'm
fucking,
saying earlier.
I swear to God, I swear that some of these fucking TV companies, I think all these rich people, these TV companies and celebrities and all that, they're fucking connected, man. They all fucking get money, and fucking celebrities get the praise for fucking setting up these charity I don't buy any of this shit. I think some of these fucking government motherfuckers be really genociding some people.
You smell
Just
that?
Sniffle.
You smell that? It smells like a conspiracy. What the fuck? Melly, go in your bag. What do you got in there?
Oh, I smell a delicious conspiracy cooking up.
Melly, keep going. Dig deeper in your bag. Keep going.
Yeah.
I want to hear about this man who's running all these fucking this country, and how he's putting out fucking viruses and plotting and changing the news. I
It's
know.
not
I
one
want to know.
person. It's not fucking one person.
Tell me. Tell
It's
me
a
more. I want to
whole,
know.
it's a whole organization, baby. You don't
Like
even
the
know.
Justice League, or like the Sinister Six, or the Justice League? Like, what are we talking right now? How worried should I be on a scale of 1 to 10, Melly?
I mean, you can't even be worried. You don't have you can't do anything about it.
So that means I shouldn't be worried. I should just accept my fate.
I mean, everybody else does. So you're telling me what are you gonna do? These people run armies. They run countries. They could your whole family and everyone you've ever talked to could disappear because these people.
They're just a man, Melly. They're a
And they're
human being
rich ass
just like me.
people with a lot of power. That be pulling a lot of
A
shit.
lot of power or a lot of money?
Both.
Okay. This is a better discussion. What do you think comes first, power or money? Do I have power and that power leads to money, or do I have money and power?
Different people have different beliefs, so it could be either way.
Interesting.
Like some people find there's so much power in belief. That's why religion has so much of hold on people's lives.
Ooh.
But you
That's
know
why
what
that-
I think
that-
though?
That's why people turn to religion for the good side, but people because of that good side, there's a power in that good side that makes people forget the bad side. Okay. So there's a power in belief. These people think they're shit just because they have money, not even because of the money. No, or not even because of the money that they have, but because they have money. If that makes any sense. Like, those people are where they're supposed to be because they've been there. Like, these people pass down this shit. Like, that could be their belief. But it could also be because these people just have a lot of money and they're fucking bored. So they want to fuck with people and they just want to make people's lives miserable. Like,
Interesting.
You wonder why so many of our favorite anime, so many of our favorite shows and movies always show like rich people doing sick shit. Y'all think like this? I don't think this shit's just fantasy, man. Like, I think this shit like legitimately happens. If you have so much money to the point where you could
By a country?
well, like, there's obviously secret societies and bullshit we don't know about, right?
I mean, yeah.
So,
But
so like you have these people with so much power. Imagine like you feel almost like unhuman. You feel like you could do whatever the fuck you want just because of the hell of it. Yeah.
Wait, okay. Now you talk about it like that, right? All right. Personally, I believe that money breeds power, and that's only because of the way this country is run and how people will do anything for a fucking dollar.
Well, there's there's always going to be currency, right? But I feel like nowadays, like way back, like ancient shit. Yeah, there's been like fucking dictatorship and bullshit and fucking, you know, bad.
But that's
bad
still all
leaders.
based in leverage.
There's
You get what I'm
but
saying?
Some of these leaders hold belief. Okay, let's take an example, right? Let's take an example. Hitler, right? We know him very public. He's a very public person, right? But imagine if all the fucked up shit that happens, that we hear across about the world, happens by a Hitler that we don't even know about. Doesn't that seem fucking frightening to you? Like that's just a thought. Like, these people could exist, man. They just have the power to like
Look,
shift things with money and with like or with belief.
Look, the reason Hitler got big,
people.
the reason Hitler got big in the first place was the confirmation bias that people already had. At least that little inkling. Everyone had that seed, right?
Okay, so
and
imagine
what Hitler
this.
did was feed it.
Imagine this. Does it sound? This is how like this is my like fucking headcanon on how I think a fucking secret society that
Get in your bag.
pulling this shit would work.
I'm here for it.
There'd be a group of people that were like fucking like mega sadists. You could even call them like, I don't want to fucking insult fucking Satanists. I don't even know that religion. I don't know how to describe it. The most just malicious, evil fucking people you could think of. Because they just think that they can. They think that they're fucking otherworldly, but they're just human. Okay, let's just imagine, okay? You have these people out here that are fucking entertaining rich people with this nonsense. Or let's say, like, the people that own fucking news channels out here get fucking stories. Or the people out here, celebrities, they get to fucking go on stage and sing for fucking Australia burning. How the fuck did that start? It could start naturally, but all I'm saying is like there's just so much shit that I don't believe all the shit happens just because it's natural. I'm sorry, like I don't believe that shit.
Well, like the skeptic in me partly agrees with. Yes, I think there's some shady actions going on underneath, only because I don't know of everyone's fucking actions. So I think, of course, there's something shady happening, right? I don't know who it is. It could be my neighbor or it could be the fucking president. I'm not sure, right? But on the other hand, I think shit like this just happens by chance. The way you find $20 on the street happens by chance. The way a lightning bolt strikes a dry tree in Australia and sends that bitch ablaze, I say that's chance. I don't know. Thinking in that certain way that all these things are like manipulated, or at least most of these things are manipulated by certain people, leads to the idea of how do you live your life? How are you going to live your life with the knowledge that yes, these people are controlling your life or controlling the things around you, which dictate how you live your life?
But the funniest thing about it is that like is like we can see, I'm talking about people that we can't see, but people that we can see already fucking control our life. You got these fucking politicians and fucking dictators out here. We've got fucking Kim Jong-un, we've got fucking all these people. People are out here doing fucking random shit. Nobody can do anything about it. You're gonna quit your day job to go protest Kim Jong-un in fucking America? No, you're not. Everybody wants, quote-unquote, change. Everybody wants happiness for all people. But nobody's gonna put the betterness of the world for themselves.
That comes with so much stigma. No, like, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. Don't let anyone tell you you're not. But that comes with so much stigma. This is what we had. We had problems with this back in, I think, what was it? When we went into Africa? Was it during Rwanda or something? Maybe it was Rwanda or something like that. But this comes to the respect of each nation. We're all separate. Although we live on the same planet, we're all separate countries or provinces, whatever it may be. But we can't overstep our boundaries like that.
The U.S. is still trying to. U.S. is still trying to colonize.
This is why.
China's trying to colonize right now in fucking Africa. Nobody's saying shit. Are you protesting about it?
This is why the Iran shit is so that they were plotting against America or whatever it is, going into someone else's country without talking to them or anything and killing one of their people, one of their figureheads is problematic. We can't do shit like that. You have to have a discussion about it.
It's not just problematic. It's fucking shady as fuck. Why the fuck you have to kill this man?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If we were carrying on like how you're saying, people in certain situations, Kim Jong-il, all these people are. There's some crazy dictators out there. Yes, doing horrible things to people and their country and leading them down the wrong path. You know, but we can't just fucking just run in there and like, hey, you're doing it wrong, and try to try to force them to do that.
That's exactly what you do.
But you can't, because you don't give them the choice.
You're going to be met with absolutely.
They don't have the choice themselves. These people get murdered for fucking watching TV. What are you talking about?
This all goes biblical. You know that, right? This is the idea of choice that God gives us. This all goes back biblical.
Everybody has choice. So all these fucking North Korean people, they just decide, oh, fuck this man one day. You know what's gonna happen? He's gonna fucking have a pissy fit and he's gonna nuke his own country. You don't think this man's fucking mad? I heard, people out here, they just don't give a shit. I'd be just happy if you just said you don't give a shit.
You know what the problem is too, is the people that should really look out for the best interest of the community do not. They always follow the president blindly, because what you just said, like you said that if Kim Jong-un gets angry, he could just nuke the whole country. Think about it. He's just one man by himself. He does not have the power to do that. It's only because he commands.
Because there's people in that fucking belief. That's why I said belief is power.
Here's the thing, right?
Belief is power. There's people that actually believe in that man, and that's a fucking issue.
And that's what it goes back to what I was saying earlier. Military need to have a mind of their own and remember the reason why they exist in the first place. Like, I feel like in most countries around the world, like they've almost been brainwashed to a point where it's like you're only
there's no fucking self-thought. There's a thought of how there's a thought of how you look towards others. There's a thought of how you should act.
And also self-gain, because a lot of the time, right, the president would bribe the military into doing their bidding, talking about.
No, you don't think those fucking military dudes could probably watch TV, but the average Joe's like, nah. They don't know what's going on, but they don't care because they believe what the fuck their fucking master is saying. Like, I can't with this, but I wish people could just say they don't care, because nobody really does. Nobody cares.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I think people understand the injustice.
Shit that would happen. The one time I was like really happy about this shit, I was still in fucking high school when people were going for the fucking Black Lives Matter shit. They took it too far when they started killing cops. Okay, they took it too far. But fucking people.
Yeah, you need to be moderate,
right?
To some extent,
right? Yeah. But I feel like people should have stayed walking out. People,
see,
like you saw, the only thing that happened is I seen less of it on TV, less of the shit being broadcasted on TV. That's the only thing that happened. But I feel like that had to happen because there was such a fucking uprising. This is where I believe Melly is partially right. This is the skeptic in me.
when we have a cause like Black Lives Matter, and out of nowhere, I mean, during the whole thing, we're having a peaceful protest. Black people understand what's on the line. We're not fucking idiots. These are all schooled, intelligent black people who are out there protesting. They understand these things, and then you have someone go kill a cop. That sounds like a setup to me. That sounds like that sounds like news, and you're paying off a black person or someone in a bad position, or someone you could come up with any excuse for them, but you have someone in that position to do that and give back black people the bad lighting and a news story, which perpetuates the idea and the stereotype that black people are criminals and they're aggressive and there's someone you should be worried about. This is why I partially agree with Noah. Cause shit like that doesn't happen for no reason.
Yeah.
Too convenient.
It's like that. I feel like that was the point where it really just cut through the whole fucking message of the freaking Black Lives Matter movement, and you just don't hear about it on TV anymore. It's like they just want it to stop. They just want, like, the people like, it became so much of an issue, especially with the fucking election. See how fucking most of the fucking people in the election were fucking racist anyway. They just wanted that shit to disappear.
That's why I fucking hate voting in the first place.
Yeah, like, all these rich people, they get away with too much, and you vote for people, and they'll try to vote for people, they fucking rig the DNC like they did with Bernie. There's too much, man. I fucking hate rich people. I will say that till the day I die, because they're all fucking crooks. The only person I don't know, I know who isn't a crook, is cause they're family. But but even then, I'm talking about the fucking multimillionaires though. Like, these fucking people are fucking insane.
Yeah. Well, and you see, that's the thing where I'm like, I always think about it this way. If you ever found yourself in a place where you created something, right, out of your mind, and whatever that thing is generates so much money for you. I'm talking like millions upon hundreds of millions of dollars. Would you still be the same? And I feel like it's a question.
Honestly,
that's easy
I'd feel
to
sick
answer
to my stomach.
when you.
As someone
But
who's
that's
had
the
to go
thing,
to
right?
fucking food banks and has been evicted from fucking houses, I'd feel sick to my fucking stomach. That's how I'd feel.
And here's the thing. I can see how you say that because of the experiences but there are people who've also had similar experiences.
Yeah.
And
they use it for fucking
make,
vain. Don't get me wrong, I'd fucking treat
they
myself.
make that kind of money, right?
But I wouldn't treat myself till after fucking helping people and probably giving most of that shit away.
Hear me out. Here's the thing. I don't think that you can really understand, because I think because of the society.
I mean, I can understand because I'm not rich.
Money has a way of affecting your mind in ways that you can't comprehend until you get to a certain level of wealth. Like, we can't see it where we are now, but I honestly believe that once you get to a certain level of wealth, you see life and money completely differently. You see what I mean? Like, it's a completely different experience that we can't even, like, we think we know what it's like, oh yeah, limo, Lambo, you know, the regular trips to tropical islands and Hawaii and all that stuff. But I think it's something on a much more
well for the average people like you and me. The average people like you and me have to work to live. These people just get to live.
And that's the thing. See, like, you're basically like adding to what I'm saying, right? Like, imagine yourself going from a place where your livelihood depends on you going to work all the time, but then your reality shifts once you start making that kind of money. That's what I'm saying. Like, your world is completely different. So I feel like I don't even know if we can.
Enough hours anyway. I feel like it could be the exact same. Not fucking working enough anyway.
But I don't know that we can really, because you know what scares me. I'm going to try to explain it in as concise a way as possible. I'm just going to take this example because that's what I was saying. I used to be very judgmental in many ways, right? And I'll see people do certain things, and I'll be like, why are you behaving like this? It's so obvious that this is not the right way to behave, right? As a human being, you shouldn't be doing this or that. But the scary thing is, the older I get, the more I understand how some people get to be the way they are, do things that, from a very objective perspective, look like they shouldn't do it, right? That those things shouldn't be done. But once you start to understand it, it's like, it's so scary because you can start justifying certain things, just like when the movie Joker came out, right? And the whole controversy about it could help justify murder in some people's eyes, right? And it really gets like that to a point where it's like, I don't know, like I don't know what it would be like if we could get to a point where we have the same level of wealth, and however sick and wrong we believe those people are, we start to understand. But you know what? That's like a whole different conversation, because that goes into a territory that, yeah, fully tackled tonight. So I think
Yeah, I'm sorry I
we're gonna
cut you
wrap it
off.
up here. No, it's all good. It's all good. Um, no, because I think we're closing on an hour again. We always do this. Like, we try to keep it exactly an hour, but we end up going a little bit over. I mean, a little bit over anyway. So, but yeah, man, let's
Nah,
get
dude,
some.
fuck wrapping it up. Fuck that shit. Nah, I got some shit on my mind. Fuck this shit, man. All
Nah,
right,
don't listen
here's
to
what
Godson.
I'm going in on this
We
motherfucker.
Alright,
always give
nah,
it to the
nah,
people
I'ma cut him
raw
off
and
right
uncut,
there.
right?
Yeah.
No rapper. We don't use
No,
no
no,
rapper.
no, no. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Fucking
We're gonna
stay
wrap it up.
safe.
Look, Melly, I'm gonna let you.
Goodbye and good
I'm gonna
night
let
to
you
the
finish.
viewers.
But